El aire del Liceo 11 ya tiene su propia voz. La radio del Liceo es el lugar donde puedes expresarte, crear, informar y divertirte. Música, entrevistas, programas en vivo y mucho más hecho por y para estudiantes como vos.
Hello, I'm Oliver, where I'm part of the podcast Los Chiflados, and today we're going to be talking about things that have recently happened in Argentina. We're going to start with, the helicopter that crashed, along with the death of two people in the helicopter, Gaspi, was a comedian, and Oliver Tree, who is a musician. We will also be talking about the use of AI and how it's ruining a lot of other people's jobs, mostly of artists, musicians, etc. Simply because AI creates images faster than a human artist. We're gonna be talking about the helicopter now, and we're gonna move on later. The crash of the helicopter was like this. One of the airplanes caught a fire and crashed. It had an impact with 20 vehicles. The people in the plane managed to extinguish the fire. The firemen got to extinguish the fire. But sadly, everyone died. The flames affected a car, which led to the explosion, killing two incredibly important people: Gaspi, a comedian, and Oliver Tree, a musician. Musicians, and now we're gonna talk about AI mostly. We're gonna change the topic to AI, and we're gonna start. Musicians, directors, writers, and others who make art could lose the 24% of the incomes in their jobs because of the AI in 2028. And we'll just keep going. The most important fact about the news leads that directly to the income of the musicians, directors, and artists. Now that the machines are learning how to create art that is constantly fighting with the real human art. That was the topics that we were talking about. We will be talking about. It will be AI and about the helicopter that crashed, killing two people. Go on.
Yes. Well, for me, the helicopter crash, it was an accident because Oliver Tree, it was doing a
world tour.
What?
A world tour.
No. An anti-pedophilia content.
Okay.
Yeah. So for me, it wasn't
an accident.
Yeah, for me, the cover.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, you're right. Maybe it was like fixed, like a setup that they were planning to attack the helicopter when Oliver Tree was in the helicopter. I also think like it took a big impact because like no one expected Gaspi to die at that age. I think it was really young when the helicopter crashed, and besides like next to like the Oliver Tree thing, I think like if you start thinking about it, maybe that also was a setup for Gaspi because it made a lot of impact.
I was crying for 4 hours in the computers viewing that.
Yeah, I know. And I think maybe it was a setup. Like I imagine like it wanted to make an impact the United States, also in Argentina, because everyone knows Oliver Tree. He's not that famous, but he's a famous musician, yeah, maybe.
Yes.
And I mean, attacking a helicopter that was like had him in the helicopter and killing him took a protagonism. But also, if you kill Gaspi, who was like a nation, like a comedian known like in social media, like Instagram or YouTube, especially in Argentina, it was like really hard. And so when I read the news about like if they both died, I was like, no way. I mean, it's really.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really unbelievable.
Apart that, the other helicopter that was flying in the side that crashed with
Yeah.
the Gatsby helicopter,
Yeah.
it was illegal. He can he can't no he can't be flying in that moment.
Yeah, no, I think there was specific because if you start to think about it, no one cares about the people who were driving the
Yeah.
helicopter that crashed with the helicopter where Gatsby and Oliver True were. Like, if you start thinking about it, like there was, I think maybe it was a setup because if you start to think, nobody claimed that the bodies of the people who
Nobody
died.
cares.
Yeah, nobody cares. Like, nobody asked like if they're okay because they're also crashed in a helicopter. They only care when Gatsby and Oliver Tree died. But if you start thinking about it, nobody asked for nothing about the pilots of the helicopter. Like, it's like it was set up. It's like it was flying like without pilots. It was like a mechanic.
Yeah, so sad.
Yeah, so sad. Now, will you to talk about like AI or?
Yes.
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 Yes. Well, for me, the AI it's a problem because they are taking the job from the artists. So
Yeah.
And then the RAM is getting priced up,
Expensive.
expensive because the AI is consuming everything.
Yeah. Do you think like perhaps like there's like I see one side of the story where AI is like good because you can use it to investigate and like
Yes.
search up things that you're not sure of. Like, I remember today I was like with one of my friends and he took a picture of my earring and he said like, is it okay if your ear is purple? And I was like, I don't know. So we entered ChatGPT and we asked them, is it normal that the ear turns purple after the perforation? Well, it's like, yeah, it is. But like, I don't. It's like an easy, fast. Easy, fast thing. Robots, because it's a robot.
Yeah.
That gives you things and you have to look up on like books or magazines that you can get in the right instant. So like you use ChatGPT or whatever AI and you ask them something and they answer you soon, like fast.
It's a very problem.
Yeah, that's a problem. But like I think there's like a
They are brain rot or
very good content.
yeah, it's a very brain rot content.
See, I mean, there's like when you have two sides
Yes,
of the
yes.
story. You have the side of the story where ChatGPT or AI in general talk like gives you information and helps you, and the other part of the story where ChatGPT or AI is just used for making images or making music that
Yes.
that steal the jobs of artists and musicians, you know. So
Yeah.
like you have two sides of the story. Like you have to see both of the sides of the story. I personally think that it is good in some ways.
Yeah.
AI is good in some ways, but like when you use it right, because when you use it in the wrong way, I feel like it's gonna take over whatever the fuck things people do.
Yes, apart that, nobody can prove if the ChatGPT information was correct.
Yeah,
or
because
no.
when you ask something to ChatGPT, it's like it search up the first thing that appears, you know, and
Yes.
that you can't tell if it's right or not. But many people tell, yeah, this what
Control C,
ChatGPT
Control B.
Yeah, what these people this thing is saying is right because it says so, and
Yes.
you have to trust that. But maybe it's wrong, and maybe it is not right.
Yeah,
so
it's
you have to like look up another. My mom, when I was little, when ChatGPT started appearing, I was like using ChatGPT for like quizzes and
Yes.
work and jobs and documents from school, and my mom told me like, no, you have to search up more, because what appears in the page when you look something up, you can prove it if it's
Yes.
genuine. Entonces
Entonces,
So you have to like look up furthermore because if you don't look up, you're gonna stay with one side of the story, and maybe it's not right, maybe it's wrong, and you're
Yes.
typing anything, and you're typing just what the ChatGPT says, and maybe it's wrong, and maybe you like I'll get like low notes because you're typing anything. Like it's
Yeah.
not right. But I think if you use it in a way like to explain and not to answer, I mean, I think it's gonna be it works that way because if you tell ChatGPT explain me this thing, and maybe you understand, like you don't understand a math equation,
you can write it in your own words.
yeah, and also like scenario, you are in a math equation and you don't understand it, you can ask ChatGPT to explain the equation. But
Yes.
if you that would be good. But if you like go to ChatGPT and just say, hey, I don't understand this equation, do it for me, and then just copy everything that it says, you don't understand anything, you don't learn anything. So it doesn't work like that. But I think like there's a good side to the ChatGPT problem, but there is also a bad side about the ChatGPT problem. Okay, so this is all the things we want to talk about. I think we skipped like a bunch of parts because I wanted to keep talking. But if this is all the time we have, this is gonna be the last time.
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
I mean,
goodbye.
Goodbye. Yeah.
Goodbye, everyone.
See you later.
Goodbye.
El aire del Liceo 11 ya tiene su propia voz. La radio del Liceo es el lugar donde puedes expresarte, crear, informar y divertirte. Música, entrevistas, programas en vivo y mucho más hecho por y para estudiantes como vos.